India is often called as the diabetic capital of the world because almost 70% of diabetic patients live in India. Now, let's understand what exactly is diabetes. I'm Parimala Jaggesh, a nutritionist and a diabetes educator, plus the founder of Alami Rap Nutrition. Anytime we would see somebody who has drastically lost weight, inevitably the first question would be, "Hey, do you have sugar?" Yes. Weight loss and diabetes used to go synonymously when I was a kid. Now, every other person seems to have symptoms of diabetes. So what exactly is this? If you have to break it down into simple lay terms, diabetes is a health issue where the body doesn't have the ability to process, that is to store glucose, and this imbalance in the body leads to a health condition called diabetes. There was a time when the word diabetes was associated only after you're above 45 years. But now, unfortunately, what we are seeing is small kids are being affected. We have youngsters as young as 20 years, 21 years becoming a diabetic. Why is this change happening? Now, for you to understand a bit more, there are three major types of diabetes. One is called type 1, the other is called type 2, and the third variety is when normally a woman is carrying, and if she becomes a diabetic, that is called gestational diabetes. So more about this in detail in the next video, but let's try and understand the root cause. Why is the incidence of diabetes? Why do we see diabetics everywhere? Every other person seems to be a diabetic. Why? Diabetes is a health condition where insulin, a hormone produced by the body, does not work effectively, or there is no insulin produced at all. Now, what is the function of this hormone insulin? To explain it very simply, every food item that we eat breaks down and it supplies different nutrients to the body. So very simply to explain, diabetes is a condition where the breakdown of the carbohydrates what we eat, the body is not able to process it because of lack of insulin hormone, which is a key factor in balancing blood sugars. So now we have had food, we have had some carbohydrates. That is maybe like, let's say, okay, we have had an idli or we have had a bowl of rice. The food has digested, but this has not entered the cells in our body. Why is that? Between what we have eaten and between the cells, insulin acts like a key. So the main function of insulin hormone is, if cell is a house, it has to open the door for all the carbohydrate, the glucose, which is digested, which is there in your bloodstream, to enter into the cells. When this insulin, there is a lack of insulin, or the insulin is not working efficiently, then whatever we eat, it's only circulating in the bloodstreams, and that is why the difference between a normal person and a diabetic is the lack of insulin, or the insulin not working efficiently in allowing the glucose to enter the cells. So this is in a nutshell what diabetes is.